Let's try that again. Hello, YouTube. Welcome to my first actual recorded content video for all of you to enjoy. Basically, up to this point, all I've been doing is just taking my streams and uploading them, but we're trying something a little different this year. We're going to do some like pre-recorded Let's Plays and edit them down and do like edited content for YouTube. So today's is the, I should have like a script somewhere, like right here, reading off of it so it looks like I know what I'm saying all the time. But today's is a first look at patch 6.3 for Final Fantasy XIV, the newest Endwalker patch. So, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's hop right in. I guess I can probably take this total subs 4 thing that's like down here in the corner, but I don't feel like doing that right now. So this will be a first video. We're figuring things out anyway. But yeah, let's I have a settings thing I need to do real quick. Okay. And obviously these videos will be cut down, edited. I don't know if I need to do a... We'll just do one real quick. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But where is this quest? Rods at Han. Okay. It's gonna be up here by the Meghaduta. Dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 bum. So many people. I gotta wait for her to, my quest giver to show up. There we go. Once more into the void. Ah, Erilith, as always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you news concerning Zero. You will recall that, in exchange for Ether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. At Y'shtola's suggestion, I began providing said ether in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable, and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claims to have already made a full recovery. If you and the others are ready as well, I would set forth for the void once more. Excellent! I shall inform Y'shtola and Estinian, and then go to collect my other vessel from the alchemists. In the meantime, might I ask you to fetch Zero? She was absent when I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you will find her in the corridor connecting Yuge and Kama. It seems she's grown partial to the views of the city it affords. Once we have attended to our respective tasks, let us gather here. Okay. Can I just jump this? Please let me just jump. Yes! I couldn't remember, honestly. But I'm suspecting a lot of, like, this running around between areas is going to get cut. Unless something funny happens. Just to, kind of cut down and make the video go smoother. I totally could have teleported and made this go quicker. That would be too easy.
Everyone is so carefree. Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness. Such luxuries are lost to us. We have no hopes or dreams, and even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end, at times a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed, or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void sent at heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why. What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it. Why are you here? Was there something you needed? So you're heading back now. Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
I love Zero. She's such a cool character. Okay. Now we gotta go speak with Varshan, who is going to be back there. You know what? I think it's gonna be quicker if we just go this way. Okay, that was a little bit of a longer run than I thought it was gonna be. It's fine.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
The 5 of us.
What is it?
What indeed?
He's calling.
What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
His sister, okay.
I thought she was in the void.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
Okay, far to the north. That would be Garlemald.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
As good a place to start as any. My apologies, Zero, but your return to the Void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return?
No. I shall go too.
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
Oops. Oh, shoot.
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Void Sent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald. It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium.
Okay. To Tertium. I'm glad they actually have said it now because I always
We'll
thought it
need
was
to
called
teleport to make it there in time.
Tertium.
Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
Sitting here trying to figure out why my phone was vibrating. It's not my phone that's vibrating. It was my Fitbit that I wasn't wearing. All right. Oh, Varshan has nothing for me. Estinian does now. By all accounts, Asdea is Golbez's prisoner. Yet if she was in the Source, it could be that she managed to escape from the Void, if only for a fleeting moment. But that is mere conjecture. If we want the truth, then we must go and find it. Come, let's make for Tertium. Our friends are waiting. Okay, is it just gonna teleport me there? Or like, what are we doing? We're dealing with funky load times is what we're doing. Oh hey, it just took us here. I'll take the free teleport. I mean, it's expensive.
Any moment now.
My friends, 'Tis good to see you again.
Hey, the twins are back.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. They've taken steps towards forming an interim government, but it will be some time before any large-scale reconstruction effort can be carried out in earnest.
So we'll keep doing what we can until they can finally stand on their own. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
Alright, what do we pick? You're doing a fine job, or it sounds like you're doing a fine job.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The Allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Ulyss and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
I wonder if that's going to be like the next Ishgard restoration. That would be kind of cool. Slowly rebuild Garlemald. But I feel like that's a very spoiler-heavy thing. Like, if you just know from the beginning that there's going to be Garlemald restoration.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time.
Though you yourself helped them take one especially big step, didn't you? In vanquishing that blasphemy in the Tower of Babel?
Oh, Anima.
Thank you. I can only hope that your deed will help the people to find peace and closure.
But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
The 13th? After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
That it can't, Alphino, you're right.
You could have at least invited me, too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the Undersea Vault.
Aw, is Alisaie sad that we left her behind? She's getting a little bit of fear of missing out, FOMO? We'll apologize. We want to have a good relationship with Alisaie.
Oh, it's fine. You can make it up to me on the next one.
I intend to.
But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around?
Alright, you watch yourself.
I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
See? She's a good person already. We already know.
Is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ashdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north. Perhaps even here in Galmald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have.
Oh,
In recent
okay.
days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants. The very same I believe you have mastered. While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful voidsent is no small feat. But if Ashdaya was indeed called from the void...
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
Then why even mention it, Y'shtola?
Then we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been home to a Reaper order.
Oh.
That would indeed make an excellent start. Though the question of how to get there remains.
Euless may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Okay. Alright, so no free teleport to Broken Glass. Got it. Well, that's always a good sign. We're flying on an invisible thing. Okay. Hello, Julius. Oh, Erilith, what a welcome surprise! And I see you're traveling with a large crew as usual. Not to suggest that's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies, should you require any. Apologies if we interrupt, Julius, but there is a matter we wish to discuss. We've just finished our routine briefing, so you came at a good time. Is this about the voidsent? It is. Far from what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper's arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village there in the Lapis Manalis caverns. The Scythe wielders forged pacts with voidsent, and took to battle with the beings at their side. For a time they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitech saw them fall out of favor. And when some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. Speaking of their art, it seems you've picked it up. Who was it that taught you? Well, I suppose it's neither here nor there now. That's cool, or if you're a Reaper, it has that, I guess. I'm assuming. My sister has been taken captive by Voidsent. I sensed her presence in this land and have come in search of her. If Voidsent have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alfino tells us they are not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you're going to need a Magitech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we had has broken down. Should still be over in Cerelia Engines, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Perhaps the former engineers at Trapper's Den. Their duty included transporting Cerulean tanks to Juturna Platform G using snowcraft. I expect they had to maintain a few over the years. That's worth looking into, I'd say. I don't know what accent Alize just had. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know the people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask you to accompany her? Given the presence of Voidsent, it's best that we avoid traveling alone. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in earnest. Come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in the local geography. Alize, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Trapper's Den? We can chat on the way. Oh, too far. Too far. Too far.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right.
We're gonna turn Zero into a real person after all.
To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
Hell yeah, we do. Are you coming, Zero? Oh, come on. I will be right back. I dropped something under the desk. Okay. Oh, good. You didn't see that on camera at all. Speak with Alize again. But what if I don't want to? we should get back to it. But before we do... Are you alright, Zero? Did I say something that confused or upset you? Oh, sorry. No. I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I am ready and able. Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. It's not much further to Trapper's Den. I doubt we'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive, so let's speak with the first one we spot. We're just going to follow Belmont A, part of Sacred. Wait, I know you! You're the one who roughed up the guards! After you left, your contingent friends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now, thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help. Whether we wanted to stay here or return home, for that we were truly grateful. We're grateful to you too, Alize. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we could help. That said, we were actually hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcraft repaired, the one abandoned in Cerulean Engines. We were told you might be up to the task. Ah, so you wanted to ride the mammoth? That's what we took to calling our crafts on account of their size. As often as I use them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Wonderful. Please come with us back to Camp Broken Glass, and we'll take it from there. So far so good, Aerolith. Let's be on our way. Alfino, back at Broken Glass. There he is. Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft. Well, I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again. But I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big, and so are its parts. Some strongbacks should make the work go faster. You have ours. You finished learning about the mountain, I take it? Aye, we have a solid grasp of that area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for Voidsent and other unruly wildlife. Much obliged, miss. Then let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixin'. They have matters here well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us, Aerolith? How about you, Zero? I will assist you as well, as payment for answering my question. It's hardly something that demands payment, but we'd be glad for your contribution nonetheless. Alphino has been added to the Unending Codex, and so has Alize. My thanks again for agreeing to help. The Ilsabad contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of supplies to Tertium, and I would appreciate it if one of you could assist with the task today. I'll do it. Well, Aerolith, it looks like you... Wait. Well, Aerolith, it looks like you're with me then. Voidsent sightings have been increasing by the day, which is why I had a mind to go out and patrol the Eblin Rime. Shall we? Void scent was spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity to Camp Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned. But hopefully not for much longer. You follow this road eastward, and I'll have a look to the north. If you should encounter any void scent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. Oh. There's so much going on! Bum bum ba-dum ba-da-bum bum ba-dum ba-da-bum bum ba-dum. Boom. Search for Alize. Doo-doo. There she is. Lots of people here.
All finished, are we?
Oh.
Good. The cold doesn't let up out here, does it? They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
You're doing your best, or anyone can see that. Just try not to overdo it, eh?
Oh? Oh, come now. You think I don't know my own
Oh,
limits?
but I didn't want to upset her. Oh, shit.
Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back. I hope Alphano and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble. I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else. She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
Meanwhile, at Tertium.
Thank you, miss. Thank you. This feels strangely familiar.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
She's awkward, Julius.
No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
We will change you, Zero. Or Square will kill you like they kill all their female characters.
Oh.
Such a good response. Oh.
Did I say something odd?
You kinda did. You really kinda did, Zero.
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry?
Oh shit.
We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
She doesn't.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
They're gonna turn on her.
Azim Step style dumplings. Buds, they call them.
Eat it normal.
Never had a dumpling. It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes in Garlemald too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones. Just think of it as bread, alright?
Oh my god, that looks so amazing!
I should warn you though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle though.
Spicy. Eat it like a normal person.
Interesting.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
It's a tingly thing. It burns.
Not necessarily.
You like spicy foods.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Oh, Euless, getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino, Alize.
Okay, what's happened? Show us the cutscene. Oh shit! Do we have the dumplings? Urchin pasta. Ooh, I actually need that. That is good tank food. It only gave me 2 servings? What's the usually it gives you like 3. Honestly, like none of these rewards are going to be great. I guess we'll go spell speed. Forgive me the interruptions, but I come with grave news. A horde of Void Scent are approaching from the mountains to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. Alright, what do we got? What? But Y'shtola and the others! Anyone outside of Tertium is in danger. We must find and bring them all here at once. Can we count on your aid, Zero? I've already settled the debt for my question. I'm not obligated to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You ask me to put my life on the line. Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? You're right, Zero. Oh, sorry, that guy doesn't have that accent. You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help, but I wouldn't presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the buse I gave you is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch at this encampment? That way, more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Very well. Unless we come under attack, I'll do no more than stand watch. I dare say Tertium will be safe enough with Zero here. Let us go and find Y'shtola and the others, and assist with the evacuation. Ba-da-bum-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-ba, ba-da-da-ba. Tertium will be fine. Julius and his people have weathered far worse. We must make haste to the snowcraft, where our friends and the engineer should be. Given their position, they may soon find themselves at the mercy of the Voidsent. If it comes to it, we must be prepared for battle. I'm ready, don't you worry. How about you, Erilith? Upon departing from Tertium, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Okay. In addition, you will be required to participate in battle. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. I'm ready for some combat. I'll get to try out my gunbreaker stuff. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Why did they change out of their cold clothes?
Report. Lost contact. When? Voidsent. I bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
If it was Voidsent, you'd be a fool to go alone. They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
You're gonna teach her something, Julius. She's learning. Allow me to come with you, then.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
Oh, shit.
What? No! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
I'm far better suited to dealing with Voidsent. It makes sense. Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Oh, shit. You don't have to be so mean. So callous.
Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
She's going to go reap their souls. Because she's a reaper. Okay, there's the Voidsent. They got a Marauder and a Paladin.
Damn these demons!
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Kindred, why do you interfere? Ah, of course. afford your soul to feed.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
Oh shit, do I get to play as her? Yeah, I do.
A deal is a deal.
Yeah, that's not the one I want. That's the one I want.
I cannot let you pass. More of them. Still more.
There's so many. Ah, this land brims with life, ripe for the harvest. Okay, yep. Gotta soak these. Such insolence will not be denied. Oh, shit.
Not good.
And now you're mine.
I can't.
No.
How? How big must the gate be for their light to come through? Is this it then?
No. Don't you fucking do this again, Square. Don't give us a cool character in the post game
Just like that time.
just to take them away from us.
When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Stand aside if you value your life.
She a paladin back in the day?
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
She was a paladin.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
Double pally and a marauder. You can do it. I believe in you, Zero.
Gotcha. And now we can get back to our business.
Get up, damn you! Too weak. I need help. Someone, please. The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done? What?
Oh, please let it be Estinian and Ishtola and Varshan. Oh no, hell yeah, even better.
You. What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
Can you stand?
You're not finished yet, Zero. Let's fight together. Alright, we don't have time for you to do your theatrics. Let's go.
I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
Hell yeah. In the coming battle, you will fight as Aerolith and Atari. Fuck yeah, I will.
Thank goodness we're not too late. Can you still fight? Press the attack!
Oh, we want to be in a corner. Fuck. Okay, we want to be here. And into a corner.
Just warming up.
My strength is spent. I'll only get in the way.
No, Zero, you're fine. You're doing fine.
Chin up. We'll get through this together.
Split up!
Stay sharp.
Watch out!
Yes, I got that one right. It was a magic ability, and I got to use my magic thingamabob.
Not finished yet.
I will enjoy draining your ether. Watch as the life dims in your eyes. Can I fucking target one, please? Jesus.
We must weather this together.
Alright, so I'm assuming we come over here then?
I will repay this debt.
I need to get some mitigations rolling again. Come on, come on. Dot on. Okay. Come on. If you would deny me my feast, then be gone to ashes with you. Isn't that a Gaius line?
I will finish it. Now.
Hope she's Reaper LBing.
Let's buy her some time.
I'm trying. I think we did it. Almost.
Well done.
No, no! Why don't you die? Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, let's go.
You did well to find me out here.
We have Euless to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
There would have been more casualties if not for you.
No. If it was not for you and the others,
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Zero, are you all right?
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Oh.
Is this an echo? Or is she just low on ether?
What are you doing?
Stopping you from falling?
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
Alright, let's turn this quest in. Just waiting for it to load in. There it is. Zero's convalescing aboard the train. Julius has already given her something to eat, so I suppose all we can do is wait. I can't help but wonder, though, what possessed her to go and fight all those Voidsent on her own? Not that I know the going rate for such things, but I doubt one booze would suffice. I think someone has been a bad influence on her. Oh, I'm just joking. Or am I? In any case, many people owe her their lives. I'll be sure to thank her when she's back on her feet. Let's get the spell speed. Alright, picking up where we left off. Gotta get the quest over here. As Alize said, many people owe Zero their lives. This is not her world, nor her battle to fight, yet she risked life and limb for us nonetheless. That will not soon be forgotten. Now then, I expect that our friends will return soon. Once everyone has gathered, we can take stock of the situation. Apologies for the delay. I've finished replenishing my ether. Full glad am I to hear it. We must thank you again, Zero. Indeed. Many are still alive because of you. Those soldiers not least of all. How fared you? Better than I did, by all accounts. We had to contend with our fair share of void sent en route to the snowcraft, but we had the benefit of numbers. With their help, we quickly dispatched all the void sent that came our way. Thankfully, they stayed dead in our world. We were trying to decide what to do next when we received word about the transport. Actually, I think that was Y'shtola that said that line, but we'll pretend it was Estinian. Which is how Alizé, Erilith, and I came to find you. While the immediate threat has been addressed, we cannot rest easy yet. For a Voidsent to appear in such numbers, we must assume that a Void Gate has indeed been opened nearby. Meaning more of them can come through at their leisure. It seems the best course of action is to investigate Lapis Manalis. As you intend, what is the state of the snowcraft? Nearly operational, I believe. Viertra is with the engineer, who is hard at work as we speak. Why don't we join them in Cerelia Engines? Finally, a chance to go on the offensive. I would join you as well. Well, I wouldn't dream of refusing you, but what did you have in mind for payment? Payment won't be necessary. Oh, she's learning! She does have a heart! I will do this because I want to. You have kindled something within me, a compulsion, a desire to act, that has been burning since you came to my aid out in the snow. I do not understand it, but I wish to, and to that end I will heed it. Then perhaps I'll understand your answer. I was gonna say, please just shrug in front of her, like, okay. Nothing. I would also like to join you in tracing the void sent to their origin, though that would mean neglecting my duties here. Don't worry about us. Between my people and the contingent, we can keep things running well enough. Just find where the void sent are coming from and see that they stop. Take care, Zero. I will. Why am I running? Let's get that drink real quick. There you are! Your timing couldn't be better. Thanks to Varshan's help, I've managed to finish the repairs faster than I anticipated. The Mammoth's ready for the snow once more. You can leave the piloting to me, too. It'd be my pleasure to get you to where you need to go. You are too kind. Thank you. Let's be on our way then, shall we? Lapis Manalis now unlocked. Yeah! Sorry, now accessible. Alright, I want to see what everybody can be. So Farshan can be DPS or tank. Alphino is your only option for healer. And then you can either have Zero or any of the other three be your... Okay. Cool, cool. That's not how we're going to do this, though. Pop a tank food. Let's see what we get. All right. First time running this dungeon, running it as a tank. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. White mage. Albion, huh? I'm assuming you probably don't want to be trampled. Cool, cool. We're learning. Okay. That way a Reaper can get behind you and get their stuff in. Oh, I didn't know that that was there. Oh, buddy. Gotta love that. Hey, that was fun. We're gonna greed everything. I mean, it's what we always do anyway, but... Oh, come on. Okay, so that one I can mitigate with. Oh! Oh! Fuck! That one's a timing issue that I gotta figure out. Oh! Legitimate jump scare for me. Let's see what this last boss is.
All shall cower before the might of Archfiend Kanyatso!
Ooh! The Drowned King! Okay. Was this a full party? Oh my god, this is a full party of new people.
I've been waiting so long. Don't disappoint. Brace yourselves. I bring my all to bear.
Oh, that's a lot of... Okay. What?
Great deep of blackest terror.
Oh my god! You would. Not okay, not okay.
Wonder how you'll taste. Battle does so whet the appetite.
Yeah, okay, that was a magic ability. Okay.
No more games.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Be swallowed by the tide. What? That's not right. How do you like this?
Ooh.
Good, good. The fitting flow. Why are you still alive?
Alright, GG y'all. Thank you for a good first run. Let's go! All 3 player commendations. That makes you feel good. That'll make you feel good.
Tell me one thing, Cagnazzo. A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
I dare say what you felt was this.
Oh, shit.
Sisters. What have you done to Ashdaya?
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez. Assuming you've the strength to face him. A pity I will not see the plan to fruition, but my part is done, and to fight with the thrill of battle in my heart makes it all the more worthwhile.
No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
At long last, I go to join the great flow.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Indeed.
Ashdaya, I prayed we might meet once more.
It'll still happen, Farshan. Don't you worry.
She is likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
You're right, Astinian.
So what now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more Voidsent. Very well. Let us take a moment to consider our options.
So, we have discovered the source of the Voidsent outbreak in Garlemald. A gate forced open from the void. The barrier between our worlds is especially thin here, I suspect. Elsewise, I see little reason why the Reapers chose to live in such an inhospitable place. Even if the conditions are ideal, we're talking about a gate that could pass an archfiend. Opening one so large could not have been easy. In the age of Alag, Emperor Zandi created an enormous portal using a prodigious amount of ether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. In theory, a similar feat should be possible from within the void. One need but have the requisite amount of ether, such as that harbored by a giant worm's eye. And its ether is indeed greatly diminished. In Erelith's vision, Golbez let his archfiends feed upon Azdaea's ether. If he has also taken an eye to open this gate. It does not bode well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful and continue our search. What I find curious is why our foes chose to strike now, some 5,000 years after Azdaea vanished into the void. And while their overarching plan remains a mystery, what exactly was Cognazzo's part in that he had finished? I'm king of the mountain, I'm king of the mountain. That was a fun dungeon. You may now enter Lapis Manalis with a party of NPC avatars. A dragon's resolve. Oh, Azdaea, what has become of you, that even your eye should be so spent of ether? I cannot bear the thought of her being held captive a moment longer, but how will I find her? What must I do? Calm yourself, Virtra. I appreciate that you are upset, but such passion clouds your judgment. You must endeavor to remain composed. When your mind is clear, we may consider how to proceed with our search. You are right. In the meantime, I will help Alphino and Alize back at the village. That sounds like a fine idea. We should go as well. Okay, I can't fly here. Alphino, my boy. I don't see Virtra with you. Is everything all right? He needs a moment to himself. While he is indisposed, we thought we'd lend you a hand. I've just finished patrolling the area, so we're fine on that front. No, stop it. There are no signs of Voidsent, and I doubt we'll see any more now that the gate has been closed. As for Alphino, he set his sights on the Cerulean Spring. We're hoping to take as much of the stuff as the snowcraft can bear. That much fuel would keep the people warm for a good while. We've managed to procure a few suitable containers for transporting the Ceruleum, and we're about to return to the spring. If you've a mind to scrounge up more containers, I could take what you have now and get them filled. Thank you, Astinian. The more we can load into the snowcraft, the better. Would you and Y'shtola mind helping us with our search, then? You'll need to take any suitable containers to the spring, and then back to the snowcraft once you've filled them with Ceruleum. Bottomless barrel. This is less a container and more a sieve, given its poor condition and visible holes. Dilapidated barrel. Same description, okay. I know it's going to be the sturdy barrel, but come on. The container appears to be well suited for repurposing. It would be a fine choice for Ceruleum storage. The container is now filled to the brim with Ceruleum. If that one has been filled, you should hurry and take it to the snowcraft. Astinian has already seen to the rest. Go on ahead. The others ask that I remain here in the event they find any more. What do you have to say, Estinian? Good work, my friend. I expect we'll have a sizable load to deliver. The snowcraft is all but overflowing with ceruleum containers. However, several of your comrades have yet to arrive. Perhaps a nearby vantage point will afford you a more favorable view of their return. I feel like this was going to have cut talking.
Is Ritra not back yet?
My apologies for the delay.
No apologies necessary, buddy.
Are you all right?
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope. While it is no longer possessed of Ashdaya's will, it may yet lead us to her.
You're not wrong.
Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far. I will not lose faith. I will find my sister, wheresoever she may be.
We'll return the eye to her, together.
Though tainted, the eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Ashdaya herself may have been able to resist its influence.
Well, as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, we can't abandon our efforts here.
Indeed. We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens again as well. Though should it prove safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
Do what you must. We will manage.
To free Ashdaya, I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all. After which you may undertake your work without worry.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another, and I can't think of anyone more qualified to keep them safe.
She's not wrong, Zero. She is not
True.
wrong.
I will do no less than I've promised.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
I suppose this is where we part ways for now. Though we have every faith in you, we will pray for your safety all the same. I'm glad we had the chance to talk, Zero. Take care until next time. Till next time. Zero has the next quest. Okay, what do we get here? King Urchin Loaf. Melon juice. Okay. Am I right in assuming that we are to return to the void? Now that matters here have been settled, yes. But first we should return to Radzet Han to prepare. When everyone is ready, let us convene at Meg Haduda. Teleport to Radzet Han. Come on. I just realized I had to wait here. I wasn't waiting for something to spawn in. I was literally just waiting for a wait at the destination.
If everyone is ready, then let us depart for Al-Zadal's legacy.
Oh, that ain't gonna happen. Something big's coming. Oh, no. Trial, let's go. Come on.
What was that?
What indeed?
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
It wasn't far from here. Let's go.
Yestola, we're gonna need you to play healer. Varshan and I can co-tank. Estinian and Zero have DPS down, so Yestola, you're gonna have to heal.
Hey, you! Stop! If you're thinking of taking to sea, don't!
What has happened?
We were out working our nets when a light suddenly shot up over Buffalo Isle with
a boom.
a massive fiend then took to the skies. Another blasphemy, we feared. But we didn't linger to find out.
Can't be a blasphemy. We took care of that.
Did you see where it was headed?
I can't say for sure, but it looked like it was northward bound.
Okay.
I see. Our thanks for the warning, and do not let us keep you. Bafla Isle is connected to Al-Zadal's legacy. This cannot be a coincidence.
No, it can't.
In response to Karnyatso's defeat, they have come for our gate.
So it seems. I would ascertain the situation at the vault, but the fiend must be dealt with, ere people come to harm. I shall assume my dragon form and seek it out at once.
Wait. You heard the fisherman. A blasphemy, they called it. If another flying creature was sighted now, others will assume the worst and panic will spread. This is not the way.
He's got a good point, Varshan. I'll see to the fiend.
You are right, Estinian. I will gather my soldiers and search the Isle for casualties. As you wish. The fiend is yours. The hunt will go more swiftly with help. Zero, might I prevail upon you to accompany her?
Very well. Then Estinian and I will make for Al-Zadar's legacy and secure the gate.
Stay on your guard. The enemy is clever and will have anticipated our response.
Indeed.
Be safe, my friends, and may the sisters guide your steps.
We know the fiend was headed north, but that still leaves a lot of ground for us few to cover. We need a way to conduct our search more efficiently. Do you have any ideas? In other words, we seek help from the locals. If you think it best, then very well. So, where to then? The great work in the encampment at the Hamza hatchery. If both places are to the north, then the people there may indeed have seen something. Very well, I will head to the great work and leave the encampment to you. So the light over at the Baflaus and remnants too, did ya? We've sent scouts to investigate, but they've yet to report back. We will continue to keep watch here, but if you learn anything, be sure to let us know. These fishermen saw a fiend emerge from the Baflau remnants before heading north, you say? I saw what I thought was a ball of flame flung from the explosion, but now I wonder. It flew north in the direction of Kagdga. If it is in fact a fiend, then we have trouble on our hands. We must remain vigilant. Nabdeen. I presume you've come to investigate the explosion at the Baflau remnants as well. We've yet to ascertain precisely what happened. Is there any information you can share with us? A fiend emerged from the explosion and flew towards Kadga by the sisters. Had I learned of this sooner? Never mind. There is no time to waste. We're gonna take the Garlean pizza. Confound it, we were so concerned with the explosion that we failed to recognize that the threat had not yet passed. We must alert command at once and instruct the people to seek shelter. Is there a way to the top of Kagda? What? You mean to go there to investigate? Then again, you are more than capable of defending yourself. As you wish, we will leave this in your hands. The Giant Skull grounds are situated at the base of Kodga. Myself am not familiar with the mountain paths, but the quarry workers are bound to know many. Ketener, for instance. He has worked there the longest. Go well, my friend, and may the sisters keep you. Alright. You want to climb Kodga? You couldn't have chosen a worse time. There was an earthquake earlier, and it triggered a rock slide. I'm afraid the main path to the summit may be blocked, but if you're determined to go, then I suggest you speak with Stramel. He climbs like a Langa, and might know some other ways up, if not the gentlest. How to reach the top of Kodga? After what has happened, that should be the last place anyone sane would want to be. But yes, I am familiar with another route that should still be passable. I was once afraid of heights, you see, and used it to build up my courage. Though I cannot say I have the courage to brave it under these conditions, I'll take you to where the route starts, but no further, alright? Proceed to Kodga. I think we're getting ready for a trial. Oh, suddenly it's no longer rainy.
Hello, can you hear me? We were too late. The vault has been destroyed. The alchemical furnace with it.
Shit.
This was their true objective, to deny us entry into the void. Kanyatso and Ajdaya's eye were a diversion.
Fuck.
A means to detain us in Garlemald, while they went to work here. To reduce the vault to rubble. That which you hunt is no ordinary foe. Have care.
You got it, Y'shtola. Bum bum ba-da-dum bum bum. It's gonna be the Fire Fiend.
Such an exquisite sight. The canvas of vibrant colors. As was our world, too, once.
One of Golbez's champions, I presume?
I am Rubicante, the Archfiend of Fire.
You're gonna die here, Rubicante.
A monster in flesh. Yet in spirit, I remain a man. A prisoner of the past. Such tears I wept when darkness consumed the world. Until Lord Golbez came and spoke of salvation. Thus do I walk proudly at his side, to see his dream fulfilled. Your heart is pure. For benevolent cause you seek the dragon.
Yeah.
But I cannot allow you to have it. Cannot allow you to interfere. If you would continue, then there is but one recourse. I shall await you at the summit. Come, mortal. Come and weigh your righteousness against mine.
Okay. Mount Ordeals now accessible. Let's go! Yeah, we got to do it as tank. Pop tank food. Ilsabad. Mount Ordeals. I gotta summon my fellow adventurers. Rubicante, Autarch of Flame.
You stayed the course, as I knew you would. As too will I. Come!
Oh, it reset our portraits.
The Archfiend of Fire has no equal. The glory of fire. Flames to lick at your heels.
I'm confused.
Darkest
Shit.
flames to me.
Okay.
Naught but ash will remain. Burn!
Okay, come on.
Flames to lick at your heels.
Triangles. Okay, but it's gonna rotate? Oh, I still got it right. Woo! Okay. The middle one's gonna rotate. Oh, fuck!
Naught but ash will remain. show you real flame.
Yeah, that didn't do shit, buddy.
You've strength worthy enough of pride. But will it be enough? I am one with the flame. You are the first to behold this form.
Oh yeah? What is it with Final Fantasy and one wings?
The flames rise higher. Look now on my essence made pure. Destruction incarnate. To ashes with you.
Okay, come on, come on, come on.
Come, O dark. I shall tear you asunder. Flames to lick at your heels.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, I'm still safe.
Darkest flames to me. Naught but ash will remain.
Come on.
Burn!
This fight is chaotic for sure.
Destruction incarnate. The flames rise higher.
Come on. Last 10%. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on.
To ashes with you.
GG, y'all. Whew. That's a lot of brain power. It's gotta be voice cut, so.
It seems I was a step too slow.
To defeat all of us archfiends, you are strong indeed.
What is it that Golbez seeks? Why do you fight? What is it that you wish to save?
You would know your enemy's heart. Very well. It bleeds more than you can ever understand. But I will speak, and you will listen, and learn how all began.
How long has it been since the world was undone? Since light and life gave way to darkness and undeath. Since we were reduced to beasts befouled, squabbling over what scant ether remains. But you are different. You remember who you were, and the paradise for which you fought. That world will never be ours again. But we need not suffer in this purgatory of death and rebirth forever. Join me, and together we shall seek the promised land.
There is no hope, no freedom from the wheel. You speak a fantasy.
I speak truth. The Ascian's revelation. There are other worlds than this. Ours is but one of 14. There is no greater proof than the whispers we hear, born of a neighboring reality. A reality to which we may journey if we can but break down the barrier that divides us.
You meant it then. We will take this world as our own. Count me in.
In return for your strength, I offer you opportunity to pursue your own ends in service to a greater cause. A glorious kingdom of light, wherein all may know death's sweet embrace.
And thus did we begin our great work.
You intend to forsake the 13th and conquer the Source?
Just so. Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
You served Golbez of your own volition.
As atonement for my failures, I tried to be a hero. Tried to stop the war. But I could not.
So in turn you wage another.
A means to a final end. The wheel of depravity must be broken. Even the most exalted succumb. We eat and deepen the stain upon our souls, until only the hunger remains. Is this to be our fate for all eternity?
I don't know. About this and a great many things. But I do know that it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. Not everything need be a trade. This I learned from the people of this world. Even without a contract, without any expectation of personal gain, they labor for one another. I didn't understand it at first, and perhaps I still don't. But if I'm to achieve something, I'd rather do it their way. Else I am already a hunger-maddened beast.
Perhaps we have indeed surrendered to the hunger after a fashion. Make for our moon. There you will find both Lord Golbez and your dragon.
Why are you telling us this?
To be so viciously slandered. Pride demands I prove my virtue at the last. And perhaps your own will resonate with his, and draw forth that singular jewel which abides deep within his heart. A desire which lies beyond his quest to free us from our purgatory. A desire all his own.
Zero. Zero, do you want to spawn in? Zero. We're sitting now. My inquiries delayed me. I'm not accustomed to conversation, but I'm glad I arrived in time to speak with Rubicante. As much as I understand his motives, I believe there's a better way. Yours. The future you strive for is one I wish to see. And I want to know why I feel this way, why this fire burns in my breast. Gods revel, lands tremble. We're on the capstone quest. There's nothing more for us here. What of Azadal's legacy? Has there been any word from Y'shtola and the others? I see. Frustrating perhaps, but better that the gate be destroyed than used to unleash more void scent. We should return to Meghaduda and rejoin the others. Alright, let's teleport to Rods at Han. It is good to see you both returned, hale and whole. Your friends arrived not long ago, and are already with the satrap. Shall I show you in? Yes, please.
Thank goodness you're both all right. Unfortunately, we have nothing further to report apart from the loss of the gate. But tell us, how did you fare?
Oops, how did you fare on the mountains?
Golbez aspires to deliver void scent unto the source, where they may die and return to the life stream to be reborn.
Far be it for me to deny them, but the cost to our people would be beyond unconscionable.
Indeed, void scent themselves are inherently dangerous. Never mind the chaos sure to follow should the barrier twixt our worlds be shattered. 'Twould be naught less than a calamity.
How can we prevent this?
The simplest way would, of course, be to strike at Golbez himself. That said, our task has been rendered rather difficult.
Indeed. Rubicante has deprived us of a means to cross into the void.
Kenyatso's faint. That was doubtless what he meant when he said his part was done.
Golbez sacrificed 2 archfiends just to stop us. He must need more time to break the barrier to our world.
Then the days ahead will be critical. We must find a way back to the 13th.
We could employ another Atomos, but that approach would only be viable if we found another planar fissure. And better we explore other avenues. If you will excuse my absence, I shall return to Sharlayan to look for information.
By all means. seek the counsel of our alchemists.
Time is of the essence, so wish me luck.
I'm no scholar. I'll find another way to keep myself busy here.
Y'shtola alone will be more a match for those tomes, or how about a little training to keep your lance armed? How about a little more training to keep your lance arm honed?
Rest assured, I never shirk my training. I will be ready for whatever awaits.
Glad to hear it, Estinian.
Zero. May we call upon thee when next we venture unto the 13th.
Aye. And in case you're wondering, I won't ask for further payment. I will go for myself, to try and understand why I spoke the words I said to Rubicante. And the fire I felt within, when you all came to my aid in Garlemald.
While our esteemed sorceress battles her tomes, let us see to our own affairs.
I will not fail you again, sister.
It's thinking. Before you leave, I would once more express my gratitude. By your hand has Thavnail been saved yet again. But before you delivered my people, you helped me rediscover hope. In the sight of my sister's eyes, I left me bereft and adrift for a time. We may have lost the gate in Al-Zadal's legacy, but there must be another way to travel to the void, and together we will find it. For now, I bid you rest and recover your strength. I too shall have my vessel improved ahead of our next foray. To achieve his ends, Golbez has sacrificed his 4 generals. Such a ruthless foe is unpredictable to the extreme, but no matter what he plots, we shall do our utmost to see that he does not succeed. Meanwhile, in blah 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 blah. This is the fell court of Troya. Meanwhile, on the moon in the 13th. Bastard summoning Zodiark. There's Virtua. No, not Virtua, the Ajdaya.
Cagnazzo and Rubicante have joined with the Great Flow. In this world, 'tis the ravenous who are useful, and few were as...
Oh. Accidentally bumped it.
Fine pawns, my archfiends, and you have played your parts to perfection. But with the goal in sight, I need no minions to do my bidding. Hereon, I shall walk alone. At long, long last, the end draws nigh. The end to life on that star, and the end to my suffering.
Beyond closed gates awaits your foe, where no path leads, and none may go. Alright, so is the whole post-game for Endwalker gonna be this one story? Because, like, most of them have had, like, 2 stories that get told. Okay, 2 more donuts.